Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people with pets, people without pets, all those good things. You are now tuned in live to the Wrestling Podcast, recording live from the Tokyo Superdome. It is 808s and Chair Shots. I am your host, Jeff, joined as always by the lovely Wakanda Rice, Young Neek, and reporting Young Negative James. Say what's up to the people, y'all.
Negativity at its finest.
Nothing wrong with it. How's everybody week going, man?
Good.
Same.
Yeah,
Trash.
I think Andrew and I are on the
Keep
same wavelength on this show, so we're gonna be on bullshit just so that y'all know that right now. I'm gonna say that in the first 5 seconds. So just let y'all know that right now. Nick, you said what now? What did you say, Nick?
trash. Okay, so as the people that don't know me, I do have a second or third job. I'm at the store. This lady loses her keys, right?
Yeah.
Loses her keys, walking around. Everybody looking for them. And then her husband comes in there. So the husband's looking around for him. He can't find them either. And then he makes a big fuss saying that one of us stole her keys. Mind you, this woman is driving a Dodge Neon. What do I want a Dodge Neon for in the year 2025, sir? So he getting little hissy fit. He getting mad at us. Little do you know, we got a YN that work with us, and he reckless. Now, if I call him up, as soon as you say something wrong, it's a wrap. It's a done deal. I've been working with him for 2 years, so he knows me. If I'm looking at him like this, it's been times that I could just put him on people to cuss him out.
Okay.
So he's about to get jumped by 5 people.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay, go ahead.
The dude, the husband, about to get jumped by 5 people.
Yeah.
But I realized, like, hey, it's the other camera over there. Don't even go that route. So we pulled off. Everybody go back in the store, and we finish the shift. And like 2 more cars pull up. Nobody knows who cars they are.
Nah, man.
The YN was like, wait, what? I just see him go to the back. He come back. Safe to say those cars pulled off. But, yeah,
He was full YN at that point. He was ready
Oh,
to
God, he
let it
was.
ride.
fully.
Yeah. He
Plus
clutching.
he said on God at least 7 times in 2 minutes. I mean, not two,
Oh.
2 sentences. Said on God 7 times.
Oh God. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a wrap.
I'm gonna be real. By the second time I heard on God, I'm looking for the exit. I
Oh,
know
God.
I know
Right.
that the YN is starting to feel his YN capabilities is starting to kick in, and that's my cue. That's my
But
cue.
here's the
dog.
crazy part, though. It's some people that was in the store when he was going off.
Mhm.
One lady heard him going off. We looking at the camera.
Gotta get out of there.
She got up out of there. She understood.
She like
everybody
me.
else is standing.
She saw the YN capability start to kick in and said, "Nah, ain't no need for me being here, bro. I gotta go
It
home."
was
Right.
up.
She said, I shouldn't even be here. She ain't
It
be
was
here
up.
right now.
And y'all talking about me. I was like, hey, I had to calm him down. And he wanted the one getting the blame. He was in the back.
Shout out to the YNs that love wrestling, man. You can follow us on the 808s and the Chest Shots on the Instagram and the Facebook. You can catch us on the Twitter. I mean, if it ain't, hacked or down or being attacked by Ukrainians or I don't know, but shout out to Elon, man. You know what I'm saying? 808s Chest Shots on the Twitter. Threads. I don't know. At this point, just watch wrestling and watch our podcast on YouTube and the audio and just comment because shit, it's a lot going on out here, man. But yeah, man, we know Nick. Nick almost cut somebody out. Negative James, you good? Everything straight?
Everything good on my end.
Andrew,
Yep.
all right. Let's get started with the show. Elimination Chamber happened. We're not going to go through all of that because I mean, great show and all. Let's not get it twisted. Great show. But let's talk about the main shit that happened on this show. John Cena. I feel horrible because truth be told, on my notes for the last show we did, pre-show notes I had, what I wanted to talk about, I said I think Cena's going heel. And when we were on the show last time, I talked myself out of it. I mean, I still said something like that's going to happen, but I said he was going to turn. And I said, man, because the way when he didn't win the Rumble, his press conference, when he said by any means necessary, it was all there and I missed it. We missed it. We all missed it. But that's why we love wrestling, right? That's why we love it. Cena turns heel with the final boss, The Rock, on Cody Rhodes. Travis Scott, for some reason, was there. More on that later. Start with you, Andrew. How'd you feel about the Cena heel turn?
It was shocking. I'll say that. I mean,
Yeah.
I just want to be clear. Like, I am very tired right now. It's a big deal. It's been, 2-3 weeks since then. It's kind of like, I'm not saying it's done wore off because we haven't seen him again since then, but it's just like, okay, John Cena's heel now. Now what? Like,
I
what's
think it's
next?
smart. Yeah.
You think what?
I think it's smart that we haven't seen him.
Yeah, no, I
Oh.
agree.
Because
Okay.
reason why I say I think it's smart that we haven't seen him is because one of two things is going to happen. He's going to cut a promo and people are going to cheer him, or he's going to cut a promo and he doesn't do a good heel promo and it's going to mess all this up. I thought the press conference when he just showed up and dropped the mic, although corny, him just dropping the mic, him not saying a word though was fire. That's, to me, Cena don't have to say a damn thing at this point. Like, let Rock every so often come out there doing them hour-long promos he got. Let Cody scream why, and we can go home at that point. What you got, Nick?
First of all, you were almost close. You predicted him to turn heel at WrestleMania. You were close. Close. You was there. It's one of them things that a lot of people have been waiting on for years, but at the same time, how it happened and the whole escalation point to it is just perfect. It's perfect for wrestling. It's what you need. You need that theatrics. You need the cinema. And that works. I'm not mad at it at all. I hope they have a plan after this. I hope he doesn't show up until like the week before WrestleMania just to act the front fool. And also, why the hell was Travis Scott there? Why he slapping people that hard? What did Cody do to you, brother? I don't get it. It's just weird why he was there. He's just standing there the whole time, ooh and ah, and then all of a sudden he's slapping Cody around like he owes him $50. Like, I don't understand it.
They should have
Right.
got a more intimidating rapper.
Yeah. You could have got West Side Gun or somebody. He wasn't doing nothing.
True. Hey, chill.
Somebody, Conway the Machine, somebody who's bigger. Like, getting slapped by Travis Scott just feels wrong, and not in a good way.
I like it. What you got, Nick, the journey?
So that heel turn was very, very unexpected on my end. I watched it. Once I seen John Cena win, I'm like, ain't no way they about to have two baby faces at WrestleMania facing off against each other. So I'm thinking Cody about to go here. He about to sell his soul. I thought it was gonna be Cody, to be honest, after I seen John Cena win. But for it to be Cena, it was a shock. One of the things that shocked me in wrestling, that was one of them. And then, of course, Travis Scott being there. I'll definitely want him. Like, why is Travis Scott here? Like, Rock must owe him a favor or something. Why is he here? So yeah, that definitely was a shock. And for that to happen like that, now what they're doing, I'm not too happy with it, but I understand it a little bit, I guess. Because let's be honest here, we've been waiting for Cena to turn heel for a minute now, since like Thugonomics John Cena. This hustle, loyalty, respect, that John Cena, that definitely was a shock for the kids. It wasn't, it's not for them though. It was for us. Thugonomics John Cena, Golden Shovel John Cena. That heel turn was for us.
Word life.
Not the hustle. Yeah, word life. Not the hustle, loyalty, respect, kids. That heel turn was for us. But now you're doing this at your last couple matches. It kind of doesn't make sense. So now you should have been there. Okay, not after Elimination Chamber, but like a week later. You should have been there, say some words about Cody, your opponent, whatever. We're not going to see The Rock or John Cena to probably like a week or two before WrestleMania. Like, show me you really about that heel, Cena. It's time to prove that you're a problem.
I think
as a
they got
heel.
Cena go. I think they got Cena going to do acting classes to be a heel though, because he hasn't been a heel. Go ahead, Andrew.
No, I was gonna say they said John Cena would be back on March 16th, and then
That's
that
next
would
week.
be Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday.
Okay.
I'm
It
tuning
was
in.
Sunday.
Is it?
16th.
16th?
for Sunday.
They said he would be back
Yeah.
sometime mid-March.
So the
Like, he
17th.
was-
14th was tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah,
15th
yeah.
was Sunday. Let me say 16th Sunday.
Yeah.
So 17th, it was really thinking about it.
Either
Definitely.
way, I hope he doesn't do a long. I hope the crowd buys into it. It treats him like the ECW crowd treated him against RVD. That's
Right.
because if it doesn't happen that way, it doesn't work. I get the cool heel thing, Hollywood Hogan, but nah, man, this needs to be. We hate you, bro. And that's
Right,
the only way.
yeah.
That's the only way this is gonna work. Like I don't say the only way it's gonna work, but I would be more in tune with it if the crowd hates him, and that would be dope. Show some kids crying, an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta really make this work. We gotta work this shit.
Have the adults crying.
Yeah, adults crying, like you know what I'm saying, like people our age or older that remember not even Thugonomics, just when he first went Super Cena and all that. Like the black dude at WrestleMania when Taker lost, straighten him, bring him back out there. You know what I'm saying? Have him with the one thug tier, like it'll be cool. Man. Like,
The one that clutched up a 1v6 against the Nexus, but we don't talk about that though. Yeah, that's Cena.
That's tough. Yeah, Super Cena, bro.
Right.
Super single.
Mm.
Got about the Nexus. That hurt. That, I ain't gonna lie, that hurt. That hurt. Talk about Nexus hurt. Nexus was
Plus
cold.
the 1v6.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Travis Scott, real quick before we move on. Travis Scott, bro, listen, I get it. You in wrestling, you think everybody's tough. You see it, like, brother, you can't be hitting people in the face for real. Like,
Hey,
like even Cody's reaction was like, bro, what
Mm.
come on.
like watching it, it was cool. But then like after I watching, I heard the smack. I'm like, no, I ain't really hit him for real. But
Yeah.
then I seen a different angle. I'm like, oh my god, he really punched.
Like he
really
connected.
punched Cody
Like,
in his face for real.
Like he literally connected. Like, dude,
Right.
come
Serious
on,
day.
I'm
bro.
like, dang. And Cody just held his face like, bro, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta see him. You gotta slide. You gotta slide on him.
And the fact about it is, as we move on from this, like that picture of Cena standing on Cody's head with Rock next to him, that could be one of them ones that Travis Scott won, baby. Because you're gonna have to explain to people what Travis Scott was doing there 3 years from now. Like, you know what I'm saying? When we doing
Right.
this show and we talk about best moments of the 2020s, right? Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And we talk about when Cena turned heel and then somebody puts the picture, like, what the hell was Travis Scott doing there? Like,
So again, I saw a picture on like Instagram and somebody was like, I'm gonna tell my kids it's a new NWO. I'm like, no, you're not.
No, you're not.
Tell my kids it's a new NWO.
not Travis Scott. And
Travis
then
Scott.
also, I love Pat McAfee. I love Michael Cole at this point. And I think, who else was it? Not Barry. Who was the other guy? Who was on
Wade.
who was on
I think it was Wade.
was it Wade?
Yeah,
Whoever the
yeah.
third guy was.
Because they were talking, yeah, it was Wade Bear because Michael Cole said something like you were supposed to take him out like a TLC match like years ago when he was with the Nexus when he had that
Dog.
one-on-one match. So yeah, so it was Wade Barrett.
I have never in my life missed prime Jim Ross more than that night. I get it. It's cliche now because everybody ran the joke into the ground. But Jim Ross in his prime would have made that feel like the devil himself was in the ring turning on Cody Rhodes when that happened. Like, Jim Ross would have smoked that. Shit, what's my man's name from Joey Styles from ECW would have smoked that. They would have made that feel like the damnedest thing we've ever seen in professional wrestling. I
Moreno, too.
love Pat McAfee. That
Forgot
moment
his
was
name.
too big with Pat McAfee. But speaking of
NXT
big
Moreno
moments,
would have did a good job too.
NXT Moreno would have did a good job. Moreno would have handled that. Moreno might have cried for real in real life. Like he might have actually really
Right.
cried because you
He'll
know
cry.
he'd be emotional and he's a crier. Like he strikes me as a crier. So he might have cried in real life, and we did have to explain to him that, bro, it's all a work, bro. Like we
They let them get away with a lot, to be honest. Like the cursing and everything like that. I'm like, oh really?
Yeah.
I'm like, Cody, you really said that? The F word? Then Michael Cole said the S word. I'm like, oh, they really didn't like just go off for real.
Yeah.
So
I think they're gonna reserve it for like special occasions. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
Like they're not going to get AEW where it's every show. Damn AEW. Anywho, let's move on. Roman Reigns made a triumphant return. Apparently, getting the 3-way at Mania between Roman, Seth, and Cena. Pardon me, Roman, Seth, and CM Punk. Pardon me.
Okay, I must have seen.
Yeah. Does this main event the first night of WrestleMania?
No,
No, sorry.
It doesn't.
no.
Talk to me. What does this? Well, why do you not with us? Why do you don't think so?
Triple H said himself, he's not
missed
just
it.
going to treat. He's not. You probably did miss it. A couple
Okay.
press conferences ago, Triple H said he's not going to give women the main event just because they have to earn it. I feel
Okay.
like there's an equally big or maybe even bigger story brewing in the women's division. And since when? I mean, I've been said this. Maybe like a year ago, maybe years ago. But since when do Royal Rumble winners not main event WrestleMania?
You say that.
And so even though I don't think the Tiffany and Charlotte story is that interesting, but I do think the Bianca Rhea Io think that's a more interesting story right now. Things could change because we still got a month and a half or like a
Close.
month left until WrestleMania. Things
Yeah.
could change, but I think the women need to main event night.
Okay.
Those 3 women specifically.
Do you think? All right. Do you think there's a way that they pivot to a triple threat between Bianca, Jade, and Naomi?
No,
You don't think so?
not at WrestleMania. No.
I want to talk about this. We're gonna skip ahead. Why not? Because all right, I'll say this. I don't know why I feel this way. Why do I think Naomi is saying she did this and it really was Bianca? Naomi's taking the fall for her so Bianca can continue to be the star or whatever. And it actually was Bianca because she felt like Jade was trying to take her spot. That right there is next level storytelling if they can pull that off.
Does anybody have anything to say?
That doesn't.
Right.
I'm just gonna say that doesn't make sense to me because right now we're operating under the assumption that Jade saw who attacked her and she saw Naomi.
You got me. Or is it Rikishi doing it for The Rock and Bianca put the hit out?
Taking hits, okay.
I don't know. Could
Bianca gasses Naomi up to do this, and because Bianca doesn't feel like Jade is, you know what I'm saying? Like it's ways we could get to this, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, anything is possible. I just don't think it's possible at WrestleMania. I wouldn't want to see that at WrestleMania. It would be too rushed.
Too rushed. Okay, I got you.
It's SummerSlam.
Do we think this is a WrestleMania match though, Naomi and Jade?
It will be, but again, it's not gonna be like we're not gonna be excited to see it. To be honest, it's gonna be like a filler match. I would say that it's gonna be a filler match.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Naomi and Jade, it's gonna be a filler match. It's less than 10 minutes.
You can't. Yeah, Jade can't. Yeah, you don't want Jade out there for
Less than 10 minutes. It's gonna be a filler match. But I will say this. That's why.
Okay.
That's why I asked if anybody have anything else to say after Jeff said what he said about Jade and Bianca.
Right.
Watching Elimination Chamber. Once Jade came out, entered the Elimination Chamber, Bianca instantly took off her coat like she was ready to fight, and then she just attacked Naomi again. Jade and Bianca might have hyped Naomi like, "Hey, take the fall for me," etc. But again, Naomi looked like, "Hey, like scared, nervous, like, hey, why are you attacking me?" Bianca instantly took off her jacket as soon as Jade entered that chamber, like she's ready to fight. So again, this could be like a SummerSlam match between Jade and Bianca.
Yeah.
But again, just looking at that in the background, she's ready to fight. So we got to go with that. That's what I'm going with.
I think
Or
it's
she was
just
hyped
dope.
to see a girl come back. Or she was hyped to see a girl come back. I want to say because you ready to
Yeah.
like that. I don't
And
know.
then
That's just my thing.
You also got to remember, like, unsuspend my disbelief. Bianca knew her cell was going to be open first. Like, she was going to be taking her jacket off regardless at some point. Like, she can't wrestle in it. Like, I don't know if that really means much.
Yeah, I think it's the timing though. It was like Jade is walking out, and then here we go, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
But she was also, when
yeah.
she saw Jade, she was hyping up Jade to go after Liv. And then when Jade turned and snapped on Naomi, that's when Bianca got shocked. I don't think it was.
Exactly.
I don't think she took her jacket off in anticipation to fight.
Well, all right. So let's circle back to last show, right? Well, Andrew, you were talking about we was dropping the ball with our women's storylines, right?
Yes.
As of present day, we have 4 going at one time right now. I believe it's 4.
4?
Yeah. So we got
We
we have what we're talking about right now, Jade and Naomi. We have Bianca, Rhea, and Io. We got Charlotte and Tiffy, and we have the Piper Niven, not Piper Niven, but the Intercontinental Championship thing going on. Do you feel a little better now, or do you think it's just a step in the right direction? More so than Andrew.
No, I don't feel better. But yes, I do think it's a step in the right direction.
Okay.
Because this Charlotte and Tiffany story, not interesting. Chelsea Green, Michin, Piper Niven, Chelsea Green and her cabinet, it's fun, it's interesting. But at the same time, like, why do we keep getting the same women in the mid card? Like, she done wrestled Michin 4 times already, and Michin done lost every single time. What's the point? And then with that too, yes, we have Chelsea Green doing whatever, I think she's doing a good job right now with what she's being given. We have her doing her thing with the United States title, but where is Lyra Valkyria? What's going on there, you know? And then what's going on with the women's tag titles? Liv and Raquel won them, now what? Like, 4 storylines is good, yes. I understand we got limited TV time, but come on.
Right.
I respect it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wrong that we're not getting a triple threat match at WrestleMania, but we do think, as a collective, Naomi Bianca is WrestleMania worthy. May not get a full 20-minute showdown, but maybe 5 or 6 minutes.
Naomi and Jade, yeah.
Naomi and Jade.
Again, it's gonna be a quick match. It ain't gonna be a filler match. It's gonna be a filler match.
I think what helps is that Naomi can go though. Like Naomi can wrestle with anybody. You know what I'm saying? You know how they pair the worker with the powerhouse to make the powerhouse look even better.
Right.
So it's either Mania or, and I believe, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, I believe there's a Saturday night's main event coming up before this. There may be a lead in.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I can't.
Because if it's not a
I'm
Mania
sure, yeah.
match, it's definitely Saturday night main event worthy to lead that in. But yeah, man, I'm here for it. So we got sidetracked there. Let's talk about Roman. Roman Reigns back, attacking my man, CM Punk and Seth Rollins. This is going to be a triple threat. This
Right.
What? Go ahead, Nick. How do you feel about this? Since you got yays.
Yeah, who put that CM Punk pack in the air.
That's crazy.
Yeah, good moment. Somebody made a joke about Roman being on PTO. Let's start with that one. That was hilarious. Just shout out to her. I forgot her IG or whatever. But yeah, I think this is one of them things where it's gonna be a big beef right here. It's a big triangle of beef, basically. You know what I'm saying? So you got Seth that hates both of them, Roman hates both of them, and CM Punk hates both of them. So it's a whole triangle of beef there. I like that. And also now you gotta figure out who's gonna eat that pin. Now it's thinking time, because but it's gonna be a good match, huh? Really good 20-minute match.
I think I'll go more than 20 minutes. I'll give him 25 at least.
20.
Okay, 20, 25. You say 20, I say 25 at least. But that whole, I'm looking for that. Put it in my veins.
I think. Go ahead, James. My bad.
Oh no, I'm just like, I honestly like looking back at that match. I wonder. I didn't see Paul Heyman at all. Like, where do you come from?
You snuck in the
And
last
you
minute.
see who he
in the
was with.
corner.
Clearly he snuck in because I did not see him at all. But anyway, he snuck in. Seth got beat up. Then he went in there and beat up Punk. Like, I'm kind of wondering, like, what favor does he owe him?
There we point
There
there.
we go. Don't forget.
I'm asking the real questions here. What favor does he owe Punk? What can be the
Heyman,
favor?
He's Roman. The wise man leads Roman at Mania and goes back to Punk.
Mm.
He goes back.
So
to
Punk's taking the W then.
Punk takes the W. Seth, you know what? What's cool about Seth Rollins, and we don't have to do predictions right now, but what's cool about Seth Rollins is he can lose a match and no one cares. Seth Rollins can lose and it won't hurt him at all. You know what I'm saying? Like other
Right.
people are built off their mystique. Like Roman Reigns can't really just be out here losing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Seth could take an L and then we all be like, hey, it's just Seth. We still love him. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think Seth could take the L if it boils down to it. I think another thing that we may be leaving out here. This is a 2-night event, but this is also Triple H. There might, I don't see them as like stuffing matches in this year. They might get 30 minutes for this. They can tell a hell of a story.
True.
Interest is in all. You know what I'm saying? Interest is in all. I don't think we get we may get 5 matches a night. Real talk. 5 matches a night would be dope. 20, 25 minutes, maybe a little quick and then like a little performance. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We get a little performance out there in Vegas, and then we rocking like that. But back to the story here. Go ahead.
That was at Pitbull performing in Vegas.
Yeah, Pitbull,
Flow Rider.
Flow Rider. Yeah, that's a WWE bag right there. Pitbull,
Oh, God.
Flow Rider. See? Booze is definitely doing the Tipsy song at WrestleMania this year, bro. Don't lie at all. Booze is doing the Tipsy song at WrestleMania. Better believe that, check. Yeah, that's it. Bring Lil Nas X back. You know what I mean? We're gonna make it rock. We're gonna put all the, you know what I'm saying? All of them out there. Yeah.
Got Travis Scott out there for real.
Travis Scott definitely performing at WrestleMania.
He's out there.
Yeah. Travis Scott's definitely performing. That song they play every Monday Night Raw, Travis Scott's performing at WrestleMania. Let's believe. Anywho, back to Roman Reigns. Nick, what you got?
That's right. Injury. Your thoughts on it?
As far as a winner, I don't know. Don't really care. But I'll take it a step further and say that I think with what we have seen, I'll take it a step further and say that Paul Heyman actually betrays Roman at WrestleMania. He's done it before,
Big cinema
or it was
hours.
teased before. I'll say that. But WrestleMania is when it actually happens.
I like it.
Okay. So he's no longer the wise man.
Yeah, he'll be a charlatan.
I like that idea. I like it. I like it.
I mean, are we
All
getting
right.
to the bullshit now?
Yeah. Before we go, all right, everybody. If you will look at your shared screen here, because we have technology now. BET decided it'd be a good idea to release the 15 greatest wrestlers of all time.
Negro wrestlers.
15.
15 greatest Negro wrestlers of all time.
Yeah, whatever you said. That's kind of rude, but all right.
It didn't even do it in Black History Month. They waited to March to do the shit. Like, you couldn't even drop this in Black History Month, BET. Come on, man.
Oh, God.
I mean, shoot, WWE didn't do nothing with Black History Month either.
But it's BET. It's Black entertainment television, bro.
Come on. Let's not do this.
You're right.
All right. So, according to this list, number 15 is Jazz. Number 14 is Shelton Benjamin. Number 13, Naomi. 12, Miss Jackie.
That's low.
Let's looking good. Let's looking good so far.
It's low for
Wow.
Miss Jackie.
That's low for Jackie.
That's low for Jackie.
11, 10, Devon Dudley.
Hell no. Never mind. Go ahead.
Number 9, Bianca Belair.
At
Okay.
9? At
Hey.
9?
Right.
Yeah. 8, Bobby Lashley.
Wait. Stop.
Hell no.
8.
Okay. All right.
Number 7, Ron Simmons, a.k.a. Farouk.
Throw the whole list away.
Okay.
6, Junkyard Dog.
That's about right.
I went there.
5, Sasha Banks. 4,
5 is perfect for Sasha Banks. I like that.
4, Mark Henry.
Okay.
You can't put Mark Henry above Bobby Lashley.
Okay.
2, Dwayne.
Who's number one, bro? Who's number one?
This guy, Booker T, is number
Ain't
1.
no okay. What Jeff say? Throw listen to trash. Hell nah.
Now, BT.
Yes. You read it right.
Nah, bro.
No,
Who watched?
BT.
Nah, who made that list?
5 times.
Nah.
Five.
Okay.
All right.
10
So
time
here's the thing.
tag team champion.
Are we going to be technical about this, or are we going to have some fun?
We're gonna have some fun with this.
Why
Okay.
not?
Fun with
both?
this.
Okay, let's do both. We're gonna do
Okay.
both.
All right.
Because if we're having fun, putting Booker T in one makes sense.
Hold on.
It does.
And I think y'all know what I'm saying.
Hell,
If we're having fun, putting Booker at one makes sense. Rocky, love the band.
He is one
Greatest-
of us, but
what-
not one of us.
There you go.
The
I don't say
only-
that. Let me not say it that way. It's just that it perpetuates his Samoan heritage
More
than
Than black.
his African.
right.
That's why I'll say that. All jokes aside, love Rock. Think it probably should be number one if we're being honest. But if
I
we're
disagree.
let's do it.
Wait. So, y'all go ahead. Y'all do y'all thing. I got somebody should have been on the list, but y'all go ahead and do y'all thing.
The only reason I disagree with The Rock being number one, because like you said, we all get why Booker T is number one.
Yeah.
The only reason I disagree with The Rock is because in terms of actually pushing pro wrestling forward or doing fun things or doing other things within wrestling, I feel like Booker T has him beat. And then, two, the only reason you would put The Rock at number one is because of name recognition,
Right.
not necessarily because,
Accomplishments.
yes.
If that's the case, I can't argue that because Booker T, when it's all said and done, is the most
Also,
accomplished.
before you get into it, I do want to say accomplishments don't always mean titles. It could be moments. It could be other things you've done within the company, other things
Okay.
you've done outside the company. Because Booker T has also, and this is why I feel like he's maybe deserving of that number one. He has a wrestling school where he's training up the next generation.
Didn't Trey Zilla, if I'm not mistaken?
Yep.
Zilla
Yeah,
fought too. Didn't
he
Trey-
worked with Zilla,
Got a
Roxanne
match.
Perez. He's always doting on her.
Mhm.
He's actually, to me, when it comes to wrestling, I feel like in this list, considering this coming from BET, I feel like number one makes sense for him.
Yeah, he has bigger wins,
Only two. I think
basically. Yeah. Okay.
Booker makes sense at 1.
Mhm.
Sasha makes sense at 5
Right.
to me because in regards to maybe could have been a little higher, maybe 4 or 5 for Sasha makes sense simply because as a women's wrestler right now, there's no one higher than Sasha, African American, to me.
Okay.
When we account for moments and accomplishments, like her moments are higher to me right now. Bianca's coming, right? But her moments right now are higher than any woman's.
NXT Sasha and all that, right?
NXT Sasha, her shit with Bailey, Like,
Right.
the shit with Charlotte in Hell in a Cell, like, she has moments that, yeah, and then, yeah, no, so she makes sense. Bobby Lashley's low as crap, though. Y'all go ahead. I'm
Yeah, that's low.
Go ahead, Nick.
First of all, R-Truth ain't on this list. That's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
That's a problem. Like, should be in the top 10 of this list if you really think about it. Devon Dudley has accomplished a lot more, but I don't know. The top 10
Go ahead.
Devon Dudley? Okay, I don't know. Surprisingly, New Jack isn't on this list, which is interesting because we don't have that. He's our only extreme wrestler, if you really think about
Right.
it. When it comes to when you think of black wrestlers, you go Technical Blah, Powerhouse, you go like Bobby Lashley, that's the Powerhouse. Do we have that extreme guy? The first thing they're bringing up is New Jack's crazy ass.
Hey, Nick, can I stop you right there real quick?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. So when you say an extreme, are we talking about like back then? Or are we talking about like overall extreme?
Overall extreme.
I would put New Jack in number one in that category, but like a close, I would say Swerve Strickland, the way he's been doing the AEW,
Oh yeah, he did do the 3 stages of hell match.
that, and then at Lucha Underground, I would put Swerve
I
Strickland.
just said that.
Yeah, I mean that plus like what he's doing AEW now. Unsanctioned match with Adam Page, taking a needle through his jaw and stuff like that. Like I'll put in that Texas Death Match, I'll put Swerve, of course, like a close to New Jack as far as extreme.
I don't know about close to him though.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think maybe like New Jack stabbed somebody in the ring.
Oh yeah, I forgot
We're
about
It's a
saying the
real
same. We're
knife.
saying,
that. Okay. Yeah. He
He
got
almost
shot in
committed.
the ring.
I
He
don't know
committed
if
murder.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
yeah.
Okay,
Here's
I
the
was
thing.
thinking like
This is the
wrestling
B.
wise.
This
I was
is
thinking
the time.
wrestling
BET
wise.
list. This is a BET
Multiple
list.
times.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was
You
thinking
can't just be
wrestling
throwing New
wise.
Jack
Like
out there
close.
on BET.
I forgot New Jack went like he went rogue in that match.
We talking about
New
extreme.
Jack threw somebody off a scaffold twice on purpose.
And the
Look.
second time was because he didn't visit him in the hospital.
Look again, I was thinking like some real wrestling term stuff. I wasn't thinking like personal
We
wise.
talking about
Okay,
extreme wrestling,
personal-
sir.
personally, yeah, New Jack he top. Okay, I was thinking like wrestling wise, but anyway,
Not
all right.
even personal. He did this stuff on. He throwing the dude off the scaffold. He did that on TV. And then the
Saw that.
other, when he stabbed the guy, that was at a real wrestling match. Like we're talking about
Yeah,
wrestling too,
stabbed.
James. I just want to make sure.
No, I'm,
New
Like,
Jack
New
stabbed the
was
guy.
Okay.
committing felony.
was thinking like okay, when I say wrestling, I was thinking more of like okay, the scripted version, the scripted
I
like
got you.
okay, this is the outcome, this is what we're gonna do, etc. I forgot New Jack stabbed that dude in the ring like multiple times. I forgot all about that. Dark Side of the Ring, but yeah, I forgot all about
Shout out to
that.
New Jack.
Yeah,
So, like
Yeah,
I
rest
said,
in peace,
New
New
Jack,
Jack.
extreme wise, I put him up there.
His Dark Side of the Ring. Some of the homies that never watch wrestling hit me. He's like, "Hey man, what's up with dude, man?"
I bet first one was Jay too.
Yeah, he's like, "Man, what's up with dude, man?" I was like, "Hey, it's New Jack."
The crazy part
reason-
about New Jack is, bro, like he just come to the ring with a bucket full of weapons. He wasn't trying to wrestle. He wasn't trying to get no clothesline, no suplexes. He hitting you with a weapon off top.
Yeah.
Like he ain't care about none of that.
That's what made ECW so cold to me. Like y'all
It-
might not remember. You remember that? Would you remember like watching the ECW matches?
Yeah.
Like, when they really happened. Like New Jack and Mustafa, that was his tag team part. New Jack and Mustafa
Yeah.
would come to the ring with their trash can full of weapons, but also their theme music never stopped playing the whole match.
It never.
So Natural Born Killers by Ice Cube and Dr. Dre played the entire match until it was over with. Some of the
That
best
made it
shit
great.
you ever- Some of the best.
That made it great. New Jack come out with a keyboard. I'm like, bro, why you smacking this dude with a keyboard? The X, Y, F smack going off the keyboard. I'm like, bro, relax. Come out with an
Yeah.
ironing board. Bro, he didn't care at all.
These were wild times, bro.
And like you
Wild
said,
times.
Natural Born Killers never stopped playing until the
Never
match was over.
Yeah. Good times, man. Good times.
Right. So back to this list.
oh shit.
I would take Devon off and I would replace him with The Godfather. He played like three or four different characters. How can he not be on that list for real? As far as black wrestlers, and if we all know The Godfather, like come
All right.
on.
What are the accomplishments for God?
Oh damn.
I think he might have had an IC belt and maybe a tag team belt. I had to look that up. You got to
I
think
don't know,
this is BET. You know what I'm saying? They're not going too in depth.
But like Devon, he didn't do nothing. Again, like Solo, Devon really didn't do nothing. Everything was with him and Bubba Ray.
True. Okay. But when it's all said and done, whenever all said and done is, Dudley's top 3 at the lowest tag team of all time. That's got to stand for something. Top
Right.
3 possible tag team of all time.
Right.
Them, Road Warriors, Rock and Rollers. I mean, however you want to look at it, the Dudley Boys is up there. They accomplished everything.
Top 5 at least. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can argue whatever 4 you got in there with them, I can argue Dudley's over any one of them. So I get it. I think R-Truth should have been there.
True.
I think Miss Jackie or Miss Texas, as Nick and I know her by, probably should have been higher. Now I don't know if they factored in her pre-WWE accomplishments. That would sway the vote. Big E was a little high for me.
Jazz was 15, right?
Jazz was 15.
Yes.
Jazz started the list. Okay. I might put her at 13, but I mean, this is me though. But
Jazz is fine where she is. I love Jazz.
Okay.
Love Jazz. I think Jazz been on the list. Jazz strikes me as a young lady who, if she sees that she's on the list, she's happy about this bill. Like, she's not tripping. List our list, man. We made our list. Nick, I was looking it up. I think Booker T was number 1 on our list when we did this. This is one of the first shows when we were in our infancy of the show. Top 10 New Jack, was birthed that night.
Top 10 New Jack.
New Jack made top 10.
where'd y'all put New Jack at?
10. New Jack was 10.
10. He was 10.
Oh,
New Jack was 10. Yeah.
Okay.
In the whole class vote, right? Everybody said 10.
Yeah, New Jack had 10. Book was 1. We left Rocky out because,
Simone.
So who was
Yeah.
number 2 then?
it's for Ron Simmons. Yeah. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm
Then
asking-
Kofi.
He is too
Yeah,
low
that's
in
a
his
question.
damn self, too.
Yeah.
Honestly. Because you
That's
got
gotta mean
Kofi at
something.
3.
Because I guess you're saying Kofi won the bigger belt first, I guess. But if you factor that in, Booker T never won the biggest belt then. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, Ron Simmons, JBL said this on his podcast. He called Ron Simmons Jackie Robinson. And if you think about it, in a crazy ass way, Ron Simmons winning that belt from Vader. Pause. Go back and watch that clip when Ron Simmons beats Vader. Vader was full of shit that game. Like, he popped. Vader popped right back up as soon as the ref counted the 3. He hopped right
He
back
was
up.
hot.
And Ron Simmons,
He was
Like,
hot.
come on, bro, you ruined the moment. Anyway, but Ron Simmons beating Vader for the WCW championship.
Side note. I can't wait till that dark side of the ring because I got to hear that side of the story. But
Oh God.
Yeah, shit.
I can't wait.
You know,
When they get to
Ronnie
that
wanted
part.
that. They ain't want Ronnie
Gotta
to
hear
belt,
that.
man. Yeah, Ron was Jackie
I got it.
Robinson.
I got a quick question.
Oh.
Are we counting Taz as black?
Man,
No,
Bro,
No, Taz.
they
Oh,
ta-
okay.
he just tanned.
Yeah,
He's just really
just
tanned.
extremely tan.
Yeah,
Okay.
ECW
never mind.
Taz was just living.
I'm about to say he was different. I'm about to say ECW
Yeah.
Taz was different. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
about to say
he
he
was
should have
just
been on that
really
list, but
tan
okay, so
today.
he's not black. Okay.
Nah,
he ain't
he-
black.
he-
Okay, he's extremely
he
tan.
is-
Okay.
really tan.
Put
Really
this
tan. A lot of
mute button
baby
right here.
oil. A lot of baby oil. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of
Got
black and orange ECW Taz was definitely just tan, brother.
different, but all right, I
Yeah,
got it.
nah,
Okay.
one of my favorites though. Definitely just tan. On that though,
man got a whole white kid and asked if he was black. Come on, bro.
oh, God,
Got a whole white kid.
you know what? We're
That
gonna push
child
forward because
white.
there's no way this conversation ends in a positive manner. So let's just keep going. Do you guys got anything to say to people before we get out of here?
No,
Go
I
ahead.
have a question before we go.
Let's do it.
As far as the list goes, we already know like this is like popular names,
Yeah.
etc. People 1999 and forward. But do you think? Because we know this list was not made by like a historian or somebody who like did like in-depth research.
Right.
Do you think that Too Cold Scorpio should have made the list?
Yes, and yes. He should be top 5 at least.
Too Cold Scorpio.
You about
How?
to get muted.
What you mean? How and why am I gonna get muted? Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
you about to get muted.
Let's look at it. The move set that he was doing back then, everybody is doing it now. They taking this flow bar for bar.
You fighting. You got to keep
He's-
fighting
he-
though.
Everything he did back then, they're doing now. The Phoenix Splash, all that. Scorpio is doing that. I'm gonna say Booker T, the Houston Hangover. I'm not sure y'all remember that.
Harlem Hangover.
Yeah, Harlem Hangover. When he did like
Yeah.
the leg drop off, the front flip leg drop off. Scorpio was doing like a backflip off doing that. I'm gonna say Booker took that from him. He's like, hey, I'm just gonna do a front flip and do it.
Yeah.
Two Score Scorpio is definitely up there. Xavier Woods gave Scorpio his props. Say, hey, Two Score Scorpio was doing this and that before anybody else was doing it. He should be top 5. I'm gonna say top 5. And when I say top 5, he should be at least 5 or 4. I'm gonna give him that.
Hey man, I love Scorpio like the next person. 5 is nuts. That's Booker. That's Rock. That's Bianca. I'm sorry. That's Sasha Banks. That's Kofi Kingston and
Bobby
Ron
Lashley,
Simmons.
damn near.
And Mark
You put
Henry.
you put Kofi over.
Ron Simmons was number 7. Mark Henry was number 4.
That's why.
Who was number 5 then?
Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks.
You put Sasha over Two-Core Scorpio?
I'm putting everybody over Scoop Scorpio, not named Mark Henry.
That's crazy.
Kofi made it. Too Cold Scorpio, yes. The move set and the impact is high. True indeed. Can't front. But the other stuff got to factor in too. Like so everybody on this list, you can point to at least one match that made them a main man or main one. Give me the Scorpio match. You could give me all 15 of these people, maybe not Jazz, and I love Jazz, but all 14 other people, I can give you a match of theirs that is like considered a classic. Every one of them. I don't have a Scorpio. The moves were great though.
What now you saying that? I really can't name a Scorpio match, but again, I wasn't like watching it back then. I have to go back and look, but again, classic. I can't name a Scorpio match. That's a classic.
I mean, the Cold Scorpio theme music, top notch. You know what I'm saying?
No, I really can't think of a match with two Scorpios like.
Put that clip. Put the music right here, D.
Bookmarking it. Put the music right here.
Put the music right here. He's so disgusted at me right now, man.
He's sick.
Good.
This is crazy.
Scorpio's up there. He top 20. Scorpio top 20.
Okay, so when I said, I might be wilding with top 5. When you say top 10, we say top 10 at least?
Top 20. I'll give you top 20.
Oh, okay. We'll take top 20 then. All right.
Top 20. Because we'll be here all night. But I think Scorpio, I'm not mad at anybody else on that list being above Scorpio 10, though. Maybe, I will have Mark Henry above Ron Simmons, though. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. But yeah.
Hall of Pain?
Hall of Pain was great. Don't act like I don't like this Mark Henry. But I just think.
I think because it's Impact. I think Impact out the ring probably be the
Mark
reason
Henry.
why.
Oh, is that what we're doing? Okay.
If you all
no
things
Bianca
factored
Belair
in,
without
yeah.
him. No Bianca Belair without him.
That's true.
No Jade Cargill either.
No Jade Cargill.
Exactly.
You're right. You're right. I stand corrected. Mark Henry got to be up. If everything is factored in, Mark Henry got to be up there. Yeah, that's true. Shout out to that. Shout out to BET, man. Shout out to Too Cold Scorpio being top 5.
Good job.
Hey.
Okay, is he going in the Hall of Fame? Is Too Cold Scorpio or Flash Funk?
No, he ain't going.
He ain't going to Flash Funk.
No, he ain't going. He ain't going.
Oh man, that's crazy. Andrew looking up Flash Funk right now, like, who the fuck are they talking about? Oh man. All right. I'm talking about enough wrestling. You guys ready to get out of here? Our hearts and minds are clear.
Yeah, we good. We good.
We
I
good.
mean, I'll save my rant for next time, but we'll see what happens after WrestleMania.
You gonna hold on to it to after WrestleMania?
I can really kind of go now, but I'm gonna wait till after WrestleMania.
Don't
because
go
if it
now
happens the
because
third
you're gonna
time,
be here for a whole hour.
if it happens the
We're
third
adults.
again, if it happens the third time, we got to talk about it.
Kind of want to hear it. I ain't gonna lie.
All we're gonna talk about is Bianca's title reigns. That's all I'm leaving it with. Bianca's title reigns.
I ain't letting you do that tonight. This Women's History Month. I ain't letting you do that.
See,
That's why I said I hold on to it. I hold on to it.
Yeah.
I hold on to
Jeffrey.
it. Yeah. Again, if it happens the third time, we got to talk about it. That's all I'm saying.
Jeffrey, see what you did.
Y'all got Nick, say something to the people before we get out of here.
Say something to the people.
Mm-hmm.
As a food blogger, black restaurants, get your shit together, please. And I say this nicely. I'm just gonna make it small. Don't invite me to come to your restaurant and then try to charge me after the fact you invited me first.
That's crazy.
Exactly.
Actually work, big boss.
Yeah.
Get your shit together. And I'm
Andrew,
done.
what you got?
I don't have anything.
My baby tired. I tell you. She tired. She toughed it out for us. She showed up. She did take a
Shout out to
PTO today.
Andrea.
We got to get it. Tired.
No PTO needed.
Roman out of PTO. Okay.
Yeah. Negative James, what you got?
Few things. Not a few. All right. First and foremost, don't cut me off, bro. Chill. Main Street Posse Hall of Fame 2032. That's it.
End the show.
That's it. Yeah, we done. We done.
Tuning in. Please
We
listen. Please like and subscribe. But most importantly, please stop throwing chairs. And we out.
Peace.